In the world of English as a second or foreign language, ESL/FL, vocabulary acquisition remains a cornerstone of language learning. The challenge, however, lies in making this acquisition engaging, effective, and versatile. Versatile Vocabulary, a comprehensive resource authored by Jennifer Meldrum and Barbara Reimer, offers educators a treasure trove of games and activities designed to address these challenges. This book is not merely a collection of words. It is a dynamic tool that fosters a love for language and learning through interactive and engaging methods. For educators seeking to enhance their students' vocabulary skills, Versatile Vocabulary stands as an invaluable guide, offering a structured yet playful approach to language development. By integrating educational rigor with playful elements, the book provides a platform for students to learn and grow in a collaborative and enjoyable environment. This summary delves into the rich content of Versatile Vocabulary, highlighting its key components and the impact it has on language education. The journey of vocabulary acquisition begins with the selection of words. In Versatile Vocabulary, the authors emphasize the importance of choosing words that are both commonly used and relevant to ESL/FL learners. The book introduces a range of educational games designed to promote engagement and active participation. One of the first games mentioned, Alien Attack, where students navigate a board while employing target vocabulary through sentence construction. This game exemplifies how interactive activities can reinforce vocabulary use while instilling teamwork and a competitive spirit among participants. The rules are clearly outlined, providing teachers with straightforward guidelines on how to implement the game effectively, while allowing room for modifications based on class dynamics. The book also highlights the use of word cards and board games, which encourage students to manipulate and apply words in various contexts. These activities are designed to promote collaboration and critical thinking as students work together to solve problems and complete tasks. The versatility of these games lies in their adaptability to different classroom settings and student needs. By incorporating these games into classroom activities, educators can create a dynamic learning atmosphere that fosters enthusiasm and engagement. The structured approach to learning, combined with playful elements, ensures that students not only acquire new vocabulary, but also develop confidence in using it. In Part 2, the book delves into a variety of games that cater to different learning styles and preferences. Race to the Top is a competitive board game where students are divided into teams and must use target vocabulary words correctly in sentences to advance their place markers on the board. The preparation for this game includes creating an overhead transparency of the game board and preparing a list of vocabulary words for the moderator to use during gameplay. The rules specify that teams take turns forming sentences, and penalties are introduced for any attempts at cheating. Variations include different methods of answering, such as defining words or providing alternate forms. Another engaging activity described is the definition dice game, where students work in pairs or small groups to roll dice and define words associated with rolled numbers on a game board. This game promotes not only vocabulary retention, but also critical thinking as students must evaluate each other's definitions. The teacher acts as a moderator to resolve disputes over definitions, ensuring the integrity of the game. Variations can include using personalized class vocabulary or requiring students to form sentences instead of just defining words. The Word Design Diamonds game encourages teamwork as students collect small diamonds representing different parts of speech by accurately defining words drawn from cards. The objective is to claim larger diamonds by completing sets of various word types. This game emphasizes collaborative learning and allows all members to participate actively in providing answers while preventing any blocking strategies between teams. By fostering teamwork and critical thinking, this game provides a rich learning experience that goes beyond simple vocabulary acquisition. Additionally, the Vocabulary Vortex game introduces a more dynamic approach where students roll dice and navigate a colorful board filled with hexagonal categories representing nouns, verbs, adjectives, and more. Students must define words from these categories to collect cards while competing against peers. This visually stimulating format not only reinforces vocabulary knowledge, but also encourages healthy competition among players as they strive to amass the most cards by the end of the game. The variety of games and activities presented in this section underscores the book's commitment to providing educators with a comprehensive and engaging tool for vocabulary development. The book also focuses on vocabulary manipulation exercises that help students understand and use words in different contexts. One of the key games described is the Q-Cubes game, which aims to help students practice using target words in multiple ways. The class is divided into 2 teams, where students take turns rolling a Q-Cube that presents them with various commands like spelling or using a word in a sentence. Students from the opposing team select challenging words for their peers to work with. The teacher moderates the game, ensuring that it remains structured and educational. Points are awarded for each correctly executed command, promoting teamwork and reinforcing vocabulary understanding through active participation. In this game, teams compete against each other to guess words based on definitions provided by their teammates. A code is used for selecting words from a game board, and teams must collaborate quickly to maximize their points within a time limit. This format not only enhances vocabulary comprehension, but also honors critical thinking and teamwork skills as students strategize how to communicate effectively under time constraints. The "What is the meaning of the charade?" game adds an element of physical activity as students act out definitions or examples of words for their teams to guess. This interactive approach fosters creativity and deeper understanding of vocabulary by encouraging students to think outside conventional definitions while still adhering to structured gameplay rules. Variations allow for customization based on class dynamics, making it adaptable for different learning environments. Lastly, the successful student game combines elements of spelling, definitions, and prefixes, suffixes into one comprehensive activity where players navigate a game board while answering questions accurately to earn points across different categories. This multifaceted approach ensures that learners engage with vocabulary in diverse manners, defining words, identifying parts of speech, and understanding morphological changes, ultimately reinforcing their overall language proficiency through playful competition. These games and exercises not only enhance vocabulary retention, but also build confidence in language expression among students. The text provides an extensive guide on manipulating words through various linguistic exercises, focusing on transforming adjectives into adverbs, adding prefixes and suffixes, and converting between different parts of speech. For example, it explains how to change agree to disagree by adding the prefix dis, and similarly how to convert quick into quickly by adding the suffix lie. These exercises not only reinforce understanding of word structure, but also enhance vocabulary through practical application. In addition to vocabulary definitions, the text introduces a variety of games designed to promote interaction among students while making the learning process enjoyable. The lexical ladder game allows students to progress through levels based on their ability to answer questions related to spelling, definitions, word forms, and the manipulation of prefixes and suffixes. The rules encourage teamwork and strategic thinking as participants strive to reach the winner's circle by demonstrating their mastery over language concepts. Another game presented is verbal baseball, which simulates a baseball game format while incorporating vocabulary challenges. Players take turns answering questions from different categories, definitions, spellings, etc., and score runs based on their performance. This gamified approach promotes active participation and makes learning more enjoyable. Such interactive formats are particularly effective in enhancing retention of knowledge since they incorporate competitive elements that motivate students. In summary, this resource serves as a comprehensive educational tool aimed at improving language skills through various manipulative exercises and engaging games. By encouraging students to explore word formation and usage creatively, It fosters a deeper understanding of English grammar and vocabulary, while making the learning process dynamic and enjoyable. These strategies not only solidify foundational language skills, but also prepare learners for more advanced linguistic concepts in their academic journey. The text outlines various educational games and activities aimed at enhancing vocabulary and understanding of parts of speech among students. The primary focus is on interactive group activities that employ category cards, encouraging collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. Each game is designed to promote engagement while teaching students to categorize words into nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, thereby reinforcing their understanding of basic grammatical structures through play. One of the highlighted games is the close call activity, which involves teams working together to guess words based on categories read out loud by one member. The student describing the words must avoid saying any part of the word directly, which adds a layer of challenge as teammates try to guess correctly under time constraints. Teams earn points for correct guesses and can also receive bonus points for completing all guesses within a specified time frame. The rules emphasize active participation from all members, ensuring that each student gets a chance to describe or guess throughout the game. Another game mentioned is creative categories, where students compete by quickly identifying words that fit within a designated category after grabbing an object placed between them. The rapid nature of this game requires quick thinking and reinforces vocabulary recall in a dynamic format. This variation allows for competitive spirit while focusing on word generation related to specific themes, leading to enhanced retention through active participation. The document further discusses variations of the games with options like allowing gestures or limiting descriptions to encourage creativity in communication. It highlights how teachers can adjust rules based on classroom dynamics or student preferences, thus promoting adaptability in learning environments. These variations not only make the games more engaging, but also cater to differing learning styles within classrooms. Additionally, the text includes instructions for a word search activity that aims to improve word recognition and familiarity with letter combinations. Teams search for words within a grid under time constraints, promoting collaboration as they work together to locate acceptable words while competing against other groups. The scoring system encourages friendly competition while fostering teamwork skills. Overall, the text presents an array of structured yet flexible educational activities designed to enhance language learning in an enjoyable manner. By integrating competition, teamwork, and interactive elements into language education, these activities aim to create an engaging environment that fosters enthusiasm for learning, while building essential vocabulary skills among students across various age groups. In conclusion, versatile vocabulary stands as a shining example of how language education can be both effective and enjoyable. Through its comprehensive approach and engaging activities, the book provides educators with the tools they need to foster a dynamic and collaborative learning environment. By prioritizing versatility, engagement, and structured learning, this resource not only enhances vocabulary acquisition, but also nurtures a love for language that can benefit students both in and beyond the classroom. Ultimately, versatile vocabulary is a testament to the power of play in education, reminding us that learning can be both fun and impactful. As educators,